Halle, don't think we forgot about that rain camera footage. Because Notino Shade, why didn't you enter that into evidence for the courts? Because the time to enter in evidence is up. So why didn't you use that? Seems like you thought the judge was going to go off hearsay because you thought saying, oh, DDG did this to me, did that to me was going to fly. But in reality, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? And now you're trying to change judges because you don't like what the judge is saying, but what the judge is saying is accurate. Why should DDG have to have monitor visits when Halo is perfectly safe with him? Also, why do you think that you can post videos on the internet of Halo but DDG can't? Why do you think you're up here and DDG is down here, but he was up here when you were dating him and you wanted to have a baby by him? I'm confused.
And hi, don't think we forgot about that rain camera footage because no, Tino Shea, why didn't you enter that into evidence for the courts? Because the time to enter in evidence is up. So why didn't you use that? Seems like you thought the judge was going to go off hearsay because you thought saying, oh, DG did this to me, did that to me, was going to fly. But in reality, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? And now you're trying to change judges because you don't like what the judge is saying. But what the judge is saying is accurate. Why should DDG have to have monitor visits when Cow is perfectly safe with him? Also, why do you think that you can post videos on the internet of Halo, but DDG can't? Why do you think you're up here and DG is down here, but he was up here when you were dating him and you wanted that baby by him? I'm confused. The battle between DDG and High Bailey over their son Halo has been going on for a lot longer than we all thought. At first, it looked like High was going to win the case, especially after all that receipt she dropped of DDG putting hands on her. But not anymore. At least not according to what sources are saying. DDG just set up a sole custody lawsuit. And they say that Haley's in tears right now cause with the receipts, he's dropping it look like he might win. Being cheated on does not warrant you to unalive yourself and your child. Being cheated on does not warrant you putting tracking devices in another individual car. That is not, you can't even do that to your wife or husband, get along, your boyfriend. It's illegal. It doesn't warrant that. Being cheated on and then telling your baby daddy that he could raise the child with the __, shows mental illness, shows narcissism, shows control, shows lack of emotional maturity. It does. Y'all thought she was that mature. She's not. And since you think you agree with some of the things cause your crazy ass would do it too, you're parallel with the __, both of you hoes is crazy. In case y'all never heard about it yet, reports directly from the courthouse says that DDG once sold custody of Halo and claims that High isn't mentally healthy enough to take care of him. DDG also alleged that High tried to have an abortion behind his back, but she didn't go through with it. DDG also claims that High sent him multiple alarming texts to his phone about hurting herself after finding out that he cheated on her with Lala in Mexico. Allegedly, baby, like all lawsuits and legal battles, particularly between friends turned enemies or in this case, boyfriend turned bitter baby daddy and vice versa, things are bound to get heated up and this is no different. Now, for y'all that don't know the full gist, here's a quick rundown of how this whole mess began. In May, High filed for sole and legal custody of Halo, citing DDG's emotional and physical abuse. And honey, she came with the receipts to back it up. So ain't nobody could say that she made things up. A busted lip, a chipped tooth, and allegedly videos of him verbally abusing her. In return for the motion filed against him, DDG lawyered up and filed for sole custody of Halo and a restraining order on Haley as well before going ahead to make claims that High was mentally unfit to care for Halo, citing incidents where she reportedly took up his firearm while she was pregnant and sent him suicidal texts. The screenshots have been made public and some context from it sent from DDG to High reads, "I'm genuinely scared of you, man. I feel like you're going to kill me in my sleep one day. I'm not allowing you in the house around guns. Please just go home. I'll pick Halo up from there." There is also footage of High slicing through a birthday cake with a knife while DDG was sitting beside her with Halo. Fans have spun this around saying that DDG was scared of High holding a knife cause allegedly threatened him with one in the past. Down. Okay. Ooh-ho. Music, well, that's a really big change. Folks have been digging up the footage to push the narrative that Hai isn't as innocent as the media is portraying her to be, especially when it comes to this situation. There's a particular footage that shows DDG sitting through his live stream while his older brother Dub stood at the door asking him to get off the stream per Hal's request, talking about how she's coming and she has a knife with her. In the clip, DDG was saying something about how he doesn't want to get hooped by Hai. And conclusions have been drawn that Hai puts hands on DDG and that might be why he eventually got aggressive with her and chipped her damn tooth. I don't know. She said if she walk over here, you said on stream. She going to walk over. You said she told you to get off. You said what? She told you to get off. She said she going to walk over. She like you better not be on stream. I just told her to get off. Said she coming. Don't tell. I ain't trying to get no whooping, bro. I'm going to get a whoop in. See how I wasn't even supposed to get on stream today, y'all. Damn. Music, she coming. She coming. What am I supposed to do? I think he off. No, he's not. Music, applause, no you want me to get off? I mean, you're still on. We going to go get some food. Okay, I'm about to get off. Okay. Damn, she got a knife in her head. Knife in her head. Put it down. I got to go, y'all, before I get hooped. I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. I'll see y'all next time. There's also that clip of DDD being asked what his red flag is in a relationship and he immediately shot up with a response, a woman who puts hands on her man. So again, further driving the narrative that Hai might have been the first person to get aggressive in the relationship. What are 3 red flags in a relationship or in dating? Right? You start dating somebody, you see this red flag, you're like, yeah, no, it's checkout time. I can't do that, something that you've learned over the time. A girl that put her hands on you. Can't do that. Can't do that. No. No. No damn. That was a serious red flag right now. I was thinking maybe somebody that was constantly texting. Nah. I think physical contact like fighting and stuff. Now, Hai has not said anything about the situation at hand because word is that she's got her lawyers handling it. However, DDG fans continue to be messy, coming up with the former videos and interviews where Hai admitted to being the toxic one in the relationship. I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? And if I got to yell or check anyone, that's what I got to do. That's just the way I be. Clap back or sit back. I always have to choose clap back. I'm sorry. I'm a very kind person, but if somebody pokes at me or the people that I love, it's over for you. I'm an airy. Sorry. Never have I ever started drama with my boyfriend for no reason. Put it down. I just have you know I'm territorial. I'm a jealous girlfriend. I'm a territorial girlfriend. Where are you go? Who are you with? That's me. I am nosy. Number 1, and number 2, I like drama. I just don't like drama in my life, but I love watching it in other people's. Oh. At the moment the court has ruled that both Hai and DDG cannot post photos or videos of Halo, which is in Hal's favor as she was always skeptical of DDG featuring Halo on his live streams allegedly using that baby for clout. So, right now, neither of them can post him. And DDG's visitation schedules have been made more flexible. However, word is that man wants sole custody of Halo. And with the receipts he's dropping of Hai having some mental issues, sources say he just might take the cake. Meanwhile, India Love has also been thrown into the mix as fans believe that DDG might be on the path to a new romance. At the moment, he's still denying any strings or attachment with Miss India. But the people can't shake off rumors of a romance brewing, especially not after these prom photos hit the tabloids. But with Halle, on the other hand, the ship of a new man has already sailed. Not too long ago, she was seen on vacation with a man who was believed to be Brent Fizz at first, but turned out to be Scott Bridgway. The next court date, when everything between DDG, Halle, and Halle will be finalized for good, is set for October 15th, which is just around the corner. Meanwhile, here's what a couple people have to say about this whole situation. This person said she is making it so bad for herself. She's lying and keep requesting a new judge. Everything will go in DDG's favor. Halle is lying. Another person added, a lot went in DDG's favor. He has already won. She only wanted him to get supervised visits 1 day a week for 6 hours. She already lost that. He asked the judge for 2 to 3 days a week and they granted him that. The judge also said as long as the next couple visits go well, he won't have supervised visits anymore. He's on track to win fitty-fitty. Things like this take time, but either way, she already isn't getting what she originally wanted. And finally, this person added, I don't condone domestic violence if it's true, but I think Halle really had some postpartum depression going on, and I think he did her so wrong during this, and she's out to get him regardless if it hurts her son. And now, we would like to know what your thoughts are. First of all, are you on Team DDG or Team Halle? And what line of action do you think is best for Halle? Y'all let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and watch this next video 'cause baby, it'll get you.